everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Victoria. Today I'm going to be doing another what's in my bag video. I love these videos and I just got a new bag, so I figured I would kind of show you guys what I keep in it. It's pretty small compared to like the other bags I carry, so I figured this would be kind of just like interesting because I really can only fit like very few things in here. The last what's in my bag video that I did was with my Birkin, which I still obviously adore that bag. It's my favorite bag of all time. I don't think any bag could ever replace that for me, but it's pretty big in terms of what it can carry, so it would get really heavy, and I ended up throwing a ton of stuff in there, so it just wasn't very practical. Like I said, it got really heavy, and it's also a really special bag. I don't really want to just lug it around everywhere with me every day, even though it is a great everyday bag or a great travel bag. So about, I don't know, a few months ago, I got this Balenciaga bag, which is not the bag I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video with today, but I got it a little bit before I graduated. This is obviously a lot smaller than my Birkin, so I had to really narrow it down to like things I could keep with me because it doesn't fit very much. But I do have to say that this is my most practical bag. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. It goes with everything, and it does actually fit a lot more than you would think. It's pretty small, but it fits a lot. So this is like my everyday bag, I guess, now. But I was just in Europe for 18 days, and while I was in Paris, I got a saddlebag, so I'm going to be showing you guys what I keep in here today. But I did just want to mention that like these two bags, like this looks a lot smaller than this one, but this somehow carries, I think, just a little bit more, but it definitely like fits it more, I guess, easily. This is kind of like not the most practical bag. If you love if you love a saddlebag, like I get it, I love it too, but it's not a practical bag. So if you're like looking for like your first designer bag, I wouldn't actually recommend this one unless you like have an obsession with the saddlebag, I guess, just because it really is not the most practical. It doesn't open up very wide, so it's kind of hard to like get things in and out if it's at the bottom. Whereas like this bag, I thought I already was like struggling enough to just only carry it a little bit with me, but this one makes it a little bit harder, so it's kind of like a challenge to figure out what I'm gonna fit in my bag and like what I can carry with me. So I get it was a long intro. I did want to just mention though that this bag is amazing. If you guys are like looking at this bag at all, I 10 out of 10 love it with the shoulder strap and everything. It's the most practical bag, and it fits a lot more than you think. But now we're going to talk about this bag. So I got this bag in Paris. It's really special to me. I love Dior. I love the saddlebag. I love the like Twitter print. It reminds me a lot of my childhood because my mom had like everything with the Dior print, you know? So I just really love it. I really just spoke to me. I've been wanting this bag, or I've been eyeing this bag for like months. And when I was in Paris, I was lucky enough to get it, and we saved so much money by getting it in Paris. I was like doing the math, and if I had bought it here in Chicago, I would have paid like an extra $1,000 after tax. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I didn't buy any of the like shoulder straps for this, like the long straps, just because I didn't like any of them. They're just too thick for my taste, and I just didn't like the way it looked on me. And I bought this bag to be like a shoulder bag opposed to like a crossbody, or like have it sit any lower here. So this is the bag, and I'm going to show you guys what I keep in it. So there's this back pocket, and I really only keep my jewel in here. I mean, I guess like when I'm like traveling, because I took it to the airport like on my way back, and I kept my passport in there. My phone does kind of fit in it, but it's not like, I mean, it sticks out, so like I don't really keep my phone in there. I usually put my phone in the actual purse or it's in my hand, so that's that. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys like what I keep in here. So it doesn't open very far. It's a pretty narrow opening, so like things do get like lost down in the bottom of the bag. So luckily the things I keep or like reach for the most are on top, but there are times when I have to like take a few things out to get to the bottom, which is annoying, but it's fine. And also I did want to mention that on a daily basis, if I'm going to run errands or if I'm just like shopping or whatever, I always keep a reusable bag with me. Like if I want to, I don't know, bring other things, or if I want to carry a book or a notebook with me, or if I'm shopping because I don't want to pay for like bags when I'm shopping. So when I have the other bag, I will sometimes put like my portable charger in there because that's like the bulkiest thing in here, and I'll usually carry like other things with me. But this does carry like everything I need on a daily basis, so it's not like I'm like really living without a lot of stuff. But the first thing I do have in here is my portable charger, and it's tangled with my wallet right now. But this is the bulkiest thing in my bag. But I can't live without this. I can't go anywhere without this because if my phone dies, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I Uber a lot of places, and then I'm like stranded. And I obviously need my phone for like every other reason. And then I also have to charge my Juul, which, yeah, my Juul's in the back. Then I have my wallet. This is my little Louis Vuitton key holder, card holder. I have like my house keys and my mail keys and stuff like that. I have my little Prada charm. This is like one of my favorite things ever that I've ever bought. But in here, I carry like my ID, credit card, debit card, but I also keep 2 of my business cards. Just because in all of my other purses, I can usually fit like a separate card holder, which I actually have like the Dior card holder. Like that was in my What's in My Birkin video, and in there I keep like a ton of my business cards and like other people's business cards and like loyalty cards. But because this doesn't fit like an actual separate card holder, I can keep like 1 to 2 in here without it getting like full. But I just like to have like 1 to 2 on me in case I need to give it to anyone. Next I have Juul pods, which I'm trying to stop juuling. We're trying, but it's hard. Next I have my AirPods. I really can't live without those. I have a mini Tide to go stick, and I never used to keep this in my purse, and then I started keeping it in like my bag because like I figured out that like I'm actually a lot more like messy and clumsy than I thought. And I usually am always wearing black, almost always, and then the one time I was wearing a white shirt, I spilled coffee on myself back when I was in Europe, and I was going to a soccer game, and I had to wear my zip up the whole time because it was like so bad. It was like all over my chest. A coffee stain on a white tank top. So now I really cannot go anywhere without these, and I get the little mini ones for like my smaller bags, and I have them in all of my smaller bags now because I never want to live without it, and I never want to stain myself again and not have this. But these are things that I never really carried with me until I needed it, and I'm just warning you guys, like they're only a few dollars. Like I would just keep it in there if you wear light colors ever, because it's like really stressful when you smell it yourself and you don't have one. Next I have my Kopari Lip Love, which is like one of my favorite lip balms ever. I have this little Kylie Cosmetics compact. It's the perfecting powder, which I really like. I don't use it anymore because I don't use powder on my face anymore, but I use it for the mirror because I used to use my phone for a mirror. Like I'd use like my camera, but I just like having an actual mirror whenever I'm doing my like lips. Moving on to lips, I have the Makeup Forever, what is this color? Anywhere Caffeine Lip Liner, which is one of my favorites. And then another one of my favorites as of recently is Soft Brown by NYX. And using this purse really made me like narrow down what lip combinations I keep in here, because in all my other purses I can have like a dedicated makeup bag of like lip glosses and lipsticks and lip liners, and I usually have like 5 different lip combos, but I can only fit 2 liners. And then I keep this NYX lip oil, which I'm actually gonna put on right now. I really love this because it's super glossy, but I'll just put like a little bit of lip liner on sometimes. I don't have any on right now. And then I'll put this on and I'm like good to go. But I like having combinations, so I have 2 lip liners and gloss, and then my Kopari. I also have a chapstick in here because when I'm on planes, I don't like using squeezy tube stuff because I feel like it's gonna explode, and I use this on the plane. So I have this in here, but I'm probably gonna leave this out just because it's like kind of bulky for a chapstick. And yeah, but this is the Brazilian Kiss one from Sol de Janeiro, and I love this one. I've gone through like 10 of them, I feel like. It smells really good. Next, I have these little Tylenol packs, and I just bought them after I got this bag because I always need Tylenol. I get headaches all the time, and I usually have the little travel size Tylenol in my bags, but this one literally just doesn't fit. So I got these at Walgreens, and it's kind of like a waste of plastic, and I feel bad about it, but like I needed single-use Tylenols because I couldn't fit the bag in here, and I need Tylenol with me. So I like these because they're small, they're slim, and they fit in my bag. So I have those. Can't go anywhere without those. I have some toothpicks from Gibson's because I don't like having things in my teeth. I have a pen because that's always necessary. I have some gum. I really like this gum, but I don't know what it is because I took it out of the pouch because it was like too bulky for this purse. I swear, the shit I have to do to like fit things in this purse, it's like kind of nuts. I have this hand cream from And Other Stories. It's the Pearl de Coco hand cream. This stuff smells so good, and I love how small and slim this is because it fits in here really nicely. I don't know, I got it in Paris and it smells really good, but I think you can get it online. And the last two things I have in here are a spare toothpick and my little MAC lip sharpener, because I only really wear lip liner. I don't wear lipstick or like liquid lipstick anymore, and if I need to sharpen them, I have to have this on me because I used to like just sharpen them before I kept them in my purse, but like I obviously use them a lot, and I feel like if they go dull, like it's really hard to like remember for me to sharpen them when I get home, so I just like keeping that in there. But that is everything in here. There is a little like zipper, but it's like too inconvenient to like put anything in. I think just the receipt is in here. Yeah, so I don't keep anything in there. It just all kind of goes in here. But because of the shape of the bag, like things go down here and then I can never reach them again, like the sharpener and like toothpicks and stuff like that. So is it the most practical bag? Definitely not, but I love this bag. I think it's really cute. It really goes with a lot. And I only had one bag with gold hardware, which is my YSL bag, which I never use. So I like that I have something with gold hardware because everything else is like silver. But yeah, I do love this bag. If you were like looking for a new bag and you're just kind of like, I have a lot of other practical bags, I just want like a fun bag, I recommend it, but for practicality, it's not like my go-to. And I'll probably end up switching back to this little guy any day now. But it's something that I'm like really happy to have in my collection, and like I know I'll give it to my daughter. And yeah, I just really like it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously this is a small bag, so there's not very much in it, but these are like my staples, my must-have items in my bags at all time. And I think if I'm on my period, I could probably fit maybe one tampon in there, so like just keep that in mind. But yeah, I will try to post some more videos for you guys just because I've been gone for a while. But leave some video requests down below. I don't know. I will talk to you guys later, I guess. Bye.